The 14th defense against narcissism is therapy. Hi, I'm Dan Cassenti. I'm a cognitive psychologist and a novelist. I'm putting together this series on YouTube to help arm people with knowledge against abusive narcissistic relationships. Therapy is a great thing to do. I recommend it for virtually anybody who can afford it, because therapy is a way to advocate for yourself. So the therapist is an advocate for people who are going through tough times, who just want to explore the self, do some realization about themselves. One thing that narcissists might do is recommend that you should be in therapy because you are crazy and you need lots of psychological help. That is actually something that will backfire on them. And a lot of narcissists realize that and they hate therapy. But it doesn't make you crazy to go to therapy. A vast majority of diagnoses that a therapist will put on insurance forms is just generalized anxiety. We all experience anxiety. So this is one thing that you should understand, is that therapy is not a bad thing. It doesn't mean you're crazy. It doesn't mean that you haven't got a handle on things in your life. It's just a good way to explore some challenges you might be experiencing, just to have somebody there to help you understand your psychological makeup. Maybe you're trying to do some self-realization. Those are all good things. But I think it's, if at all possible, coming out of a trauma bond, or trying to come out of a trauma bond, it's important to try to utilize therapy. Therapists are your advocate. They're trying to help you. They're focused entirely on you. And I know some of us, who lean more towards empathy are going to feel a little awkward talking about ourselves so much. We want to focus on another person in the conversation, so we might start trying to talk about the therapist instead, try to get them comfortable, see how their life's going. That's not what it's for, and the therapists realize that, and they're not, they might give a polite, update on whatever's going on with them, but they're focused on you, and that's what they're there for. That's what you're paying them for. Therapists, you don't want to use, obviously your narcissist as a therapist, but you also don't want to get the wrong therapist for you. Therapists can lean towards being apologetic for the narcissist, trying to give them excuses and justifications. It's not the kind of therapy you need. Some therapists, do that, and they're not doing it because they're trying to manipulate you or they're acting as a flying monkey for the narcissist. They're just doing it because they want to be nice and they don't want to accuse people of things that they don't necessarily know are going on. If you're coming out of a trauma bond, that kind of therapist isn't really going to help you. You need somebody who's going to be a strong advocate for you, and sometimes that means going on the offense against people who are abusive to you. So, you might need to feel around a little bit and try out different therapists if the current one isn't working out for you. But the therapy will be, an enormous help to you, because at least now you have maybe an hour a week where you're talking to somebody who's really your advocate, trying to help you. They started off as a neutral party, but now that you've signed those forms, their purpose is to help you, to talk through things. And so you won't have to really worry about, somebody in your life having possibly been influenced by the narcissist and giving you bad advice. This person is going to try to help you. And, like I said, if you notice that they're not helping you, try somebody else. It's okay to move on from a therapist who's not really giving you the help you need. Okay, well, I hope that helped you. If it did, please hit like, please subscribe if you haven't done so. Just some button clicks, but it will get these videos out to more people so they can be helped too. Okay, thanks, and I hope this helped.